I found Donald Trump's crypto wallet, and it surprised me. Trump has claimed he's pro-crypto, but his wallet tells a different story. So is he as pro-crypto as he claims, or will the potential future president of the world bring an end to crypto forever? To find out, I'm going to dive into Trump's public records and answer a few important questions. How much money does Trump actually have? And just how much of that is in crypto? Which cryptos are in Trump's wallet, and what does this notorious character have to do with them? And what do his investments tell us about crypto's future? So I started digging and I found my first clue to Trump's crypto in an article on Forbes. This breaks down Trump's wealth, all the various categories. It's kind of crazy. Forbes calculated Trump's net worth to be $7.5 billion. And surprisingly, 2024 was the most profitable year of his life. His net worth increased by nearly $5 billion. Not a bad year. Now, a lot of his money is tied up in Truth Social, real estate, clubs, cash. So far, nothing in crypto. So I kept digging. His real estate, that's no surprise, he's a real estate mogul, he has a lot of it. But in other assets, things start to heat up a bit. Bam, cryptocurrency. Net value, $3 million. Something seems off, and it's not very detailed. Now, there were other nuggets in this article, but crypto's what I'm after. Okay, $7.5 billion net worth, $3 million in crypto. That's 0.04%. This also coincides with data I've seen on Arkham. However, we need to be real. We should never just trust one source. When I'm doing this kind of research, I always double check Arkham data. And Forbes is the media, so.
You are fake news.
So I wanted to be sure. I did more digging and I found something pretty incredible. There's something fascinating about the United States. If you run for federal office, you have to make a full public financial disclosure. For Trump, anyone can access a complete breakdown of every penny of money he has, his investments, his income, his debts, everything. So guess what I did? I read the entire thing. All 250 pages of it. Seriously, my printer is dead after this. And what I found was actually fucking crazy, and maybe my next clue. I found this financial disclosure at Citizens for Ethics. It's in 6 major parts. Part 1 has his details, his signature, and it dives into companies and assets. This is where it gets interesting. He's got some money with the asset manager Blackstone and up to $25 million with another asset manager, Blue Owl Capital. Then there's a boatload of treasury bills and municipal bonds that go on for pages and pages and pages. Honolulu, New Mexico, Atlanta. You name a city, Trump has money in that municipal bonds. It's fascinating, but still no sign of crypto. Was this all a lie? I had to keep digging. This and the real estate investments went on for over 60 pages, ending part 1 of the disclosure, but there was way more. He owns stocks in dozens of public companies and many other assets. There's some of the usual players like global ETFs, the S&P 500. He has over $250,000 in gold bars, which he presumably uses to decorate his house and his private jet. And of course he has cash. A lot of cash. Tens of millions of dollars in various bank accounts around the world. But still no sign of crypto. No Bitcoin, no Doge, not even a wallet. Had we been conned into some kind of pro-crypto propaganda just to get a vote? At this point, I got to part 3, and nothing was standing out to me except for $100 million in legal fees. Like, this guy has been through it. But part 4 revealed he has a trademark in his name in every single country on the planet. I guess you got to if you're Trump. That's pretty baller though. Part 6 showed me he made $300,000 selling Bibles. Like, sure, why not? But that's when I saw it. The words I'd been searching for this entire time. Cryptocurrency wallet. Jackpot. And right below it was something on NFTs. We're cooking. Trump's own report stated that he had between $1 million and $5 million held in a cold wallet that was named Cryptocurrency Wallet Virtual Ethereum Key. The account paid him no income, but there was a substantial amount of money in there. And on top of this, he also has $7.1 million in income from an NFT licensing agreement from the company NFT International LLC, which I can only assume were these. Again, sure, why not? Like, you'd probably launch an NFT too if all you had to do was nothing and collect $7.1 million. So this information and what I'm about to reveal next, it tells us a lot about Trump and his finances. First, we can tell that his overall investment strategy is ultra conservative and extremely defensive. A lot of real estate, a lot of ETFs, money in a bunch of large American businesses. It's just not a risky portfolio at all. And this isn't a huge surprise. He's a multi-billionaire. You don't need to push for risky returns to make massive income if you're a billionaire. He could put $1 billion in treasury bonds, which is essentially the safest investment you can make, and earn $50 million in 1 year doing nothing. Zero risk. Like, he could do that. So there isn't a big incentive for him to take on more risk than he has to, but he does hold crypto. However, are the numbers accurate? Forbes had his crypto holdings at around $3 million. The financial disclosure said between 1 and 5 million, and my Arkham research confirmed pretty much the same. So we can be confident that this account is legit. This is, in fact, his crypto account. And now I can really dig into the specifics. We can look at all the transactions this account has ever made. We can see where money came in, money went out, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, because what I learned painted what might be a sad image for crypto. So I got his wallet, but was he making crypto great again? There's a lot of information I need to break down here. And we can see a lot of money has come through this account. Back in June, he had $17 million here, but now it's sitting at 3.5 million. Still a lot of money, but what happened? And what's it composed of? Well, you can see in the portfolio tab in the top left that he's got over $1 million in Ethereum and another $1 million in wrapped Ethereum. And he's also got some random coins, $300,000 in a meme coin called Trog, another $200,000 in GUA. From there, there's some USDC stable coins, and of course some other Trump-related meme coins. All right, $2.3 million in Ethereum and another $1 million in random tokens. You could argue that this is a lot of crypto for an individual to hold. However, let's look a little bit closer at these meme coins. If you go down to transactions in the bottom right, then filter by token, and then search Trog, for example, that's the coin that he holds $300,000 of, we can see that hundreds of thousands of tokens were sent to Trump just a few months ago. Maybe he's involved, but it's far more likely that this is an airdrop and he has no involvement whatsoever. He never made a purchase. So this got me curious. I remembered hearing a story from a little while back from Martin Shkreli, the farmer bro. He claimed that he made a Trump meme coin in partnership with Trump and Trump's son. Not this one, not even this one, that one. Barron Trump, who's apparently 7 feet tall or something. Seriously, how tall is this child? Anyway, Shkreli, he isn't exactly the most reliable narrator. He's already been sentenced to 7 years for securities fraud and seduced the journalist covering his story, apparently got her to leave her husband and then dumped her. He's a wild guy. But did he actually work with Trump's son Barron to make a Trump meme coin? I needed to do a little bit more digging because this is important for this story. If Barron's involved, then surely there's some history of this meme coin DJT in Trump's account. So if we go into the portfolio archive and set holdings on to December 2023, I can't see any DJT on there. But that's just his holdings. What about where the money is coming from and where it's going? If we go down to counterparties and set it to all and in, what do we see? Donations from the Save America token. A bunch of money coming in from Polygon and millions coming in from this address here. It's unclear exactly what this address is, but if we hit visualize, millions of dollars is flowing in and out of it. So it could be a big donor, could be an exchange. Unfortunately, we couldn't get any more details on this. And then if we set it to all and out, we can see there's a bunch of Coinbase deposits, which does make sense. He's cashing his donations and he's used that money, which all paints one very big picture here. Well, we can be sure that this is Trump's account because we can link it to his financials, which are publicly disclosed. But this account seems to be mostly a deposit box for donations, which makes sense given that he's running for office. But when you place his account within the broader picture of his finances, things get interesting, especially on the crypto part.
If crypto is going to define the future, I want to be mined, minted, and made in the USA. It's going to be. It's not going to be made anywhere else.
You can see that Trump approaches his finances extremely conservatively. His money is mainly in real estate, treasury bonds, an ocean of municipal bonds, and then when he does dip a toe into crypto, it's extremely risk averse. In the coins that he's actually purchased, they're just large caps, like Ethereum. This is the #2 largest crypto. This is someone who is conserving their money, and it's smart. I mean, I've said it in many videos in the past. In crypto, you should only risk what you can afford to lose. His portfolio is very secure. So we can be sure that he has some crypto, but his portfolios are not reflective of someone deeply involved in it whatsoever, which is fine. I mean, the guy's busy.
Not
Can you give us a chance?
Your organization is
attacking.
He's running for president of the world. He probably doesn't have much time to research various cryptos. But what does this mean in terms of Trump being a driving force behind crypto's next explosion? Will that happen?
No, I don't think I will.
Like, he's a fan of crypto, sure, maybe. But it seems he'll be much more invested in the current financial system that already exists and is already making him millions and billions of dollars, so why would he disrupt that? However, the good news is he won't likely slow down the growth of crypto either, which means if we want crypto to succeed, then as it's always been, it'll be down to us. But what's interesting about Trump's portfolio is how it compares to the portfolios of great crypto investors out there. You can actually use the same genius that Trump uses to build his wealth in your own personal crypto portfolios. To see how investors are leveraging this little-known portfolio skill to be top 1% crypto investors, check out this video on screen.